All right, hey guys. I had to redo this video because I did this before, like yesterday. It was really short and sweet because it was on my phone, didn't have much memory. But this is daddy issues, part 2 or 3 for the women only. Okay, and it's gonna go over how you can be free of this stuff, not just heal, but be free of it. And it's gonna rehash some things I talked about in the video that I had done for mommy issues part 3. All right, for men only. So here's what you got to do. The first thing, and if you don't do this part, no matter what the hell I say, any other things I do for you will not work. If anything, you'll have great insight. Go, that's great, and you'll go right back to the hell that you've been perpetuating, creating up until now. Here's what you have to do, and yes, it starts with your breathing. I'm telling you right now, by doing this breathing, it will bring change to your life. It's changed my life. It's changed me. I've dissolve beliefs and bullshit about myself. Things have changed for me in my life. Things come easier, quicker, better. Trust me. And then I can say this, like, stuff my mother and I aren't like, it's not where I prefer it. I'm actually at peace with it and okay with it. And that's where you want to be, and I can get you there. So here's what you got to do. Ultimately, you start breathing with your diaphragm, and here's how it works, okay? And to practice breathing with the diaphragm, the easiest way to do it, the best way is to lie down flat in the bed with no pillow. Put your hands on your tummy. Yes, your tummy. You're going to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay? And as you breathe in, your stomach will expand, right? Into your nose, mouth closed. And as you exhale, your stomach will contract and get smaller. Okay? Now, you want to take your attention and focus all on the breathing. You're going to practice this from this moment forward when you wake in the morning, throughout the day. The breath is a priority because it takes your energy off the nightmare that you're constantly putting your energy out back to you, to center, to your true self, where then you can change your life and change things that you want. So let's continue, right? So you're breathing through your nose. Breathe as much as you can. And then exhale. And the next thing you want to do is make the duration of the inhale and the exhale about the same. Okay? You want to do that. Then, as you make them about the same, you want to make sure there is no pauses or breaks. You want to iron the breath so it's cyclical. So it goes, let's just goes good. So it goes just like this. And as you do that over and over, you will calm down. And as you're doing this, close your eyes. Make sure you say speak. Close your eyes and put a smile on your face. You will start to feel way better about everything. Now, here's what this comes into dealing with your daddy issues and things like that. When you do this, you actually relax your being, your whole body, and what's going to come up are emotions that you've been avoiding since you were a child or in the womb. Won't go there right now, okay? The whole point of this is not a meditation technique. This is the way you're supposed to breathe because you're bringing in new oxygen and getting rid of trapped air. You're also going to re-energize your cells, your atoms, so you can like start building like healthy body cells, all that stuff. I'm not going to go into it right now. But as you do this, some of you actually, you will notice some emotion, and some of you may not want to deal with those emotions because you're afraid you can handle it. But as you continue to breathe in and out, you relax, you're going to ask yourself, all right, I'm feeling some emotion. What am I feeling? Anger, sadness, or fear. It's one of those three, right? And then ask yourself, where in my body do I feel the strong sensation? Okay? That's what you want to do. Feel it out. I don't care if it's in your chest, your stomach, whatever. Feel it and put your hand there. Continue to breathe as I explain, and you're gonna feel that sensation and emotion all the way till it's been dissolved. And the way to help you feel that and have your mind make sense of it, you're gonna put it on the scale from 1 to 10. 1 being it's not very strong. 10 being it feels very strong. Okay, keeping it really, really, really simple. Let's say, for example, you're feeling it and you feel sadness from something your dad did, right? And it's in your chest. Breathe. Put your hands on your chest, making sure you're practicing breathing with the diaphragm, and ask yourself, all right, scale from 1 to 10, how's it feel? Okay, it feels like an 8. And you keep breathing and feeling that emotion all the way until basically 0. And you'll know it's done because you'll feel this release. You'll feel lighter. Things get brighter, right? And here's the other thing that may happen too that I didn't mention last video, right? Sometimes that energy may move. If it moves, just follow it. Put your hand or hands there and continue to feel it out to completion. Trust me, you'll know when it's there, okay? That's what you're going to do. You're going to for all the emotions that you've been avoiding. And here's the thing. Your mind will try to go, wait, let's think about it. No. You say, no, mind, that's okay. Not right now. Our job is to feel these emotions out to completion and continue breathing and focus on the breathing. That's what you're doing, okay? The other thing is this. Another tip that I provided in the last video is this. Since you are dealing with this your father and all this other shit, you're going to come up with more emotions that you're just now allowing to come up and to feel to completion. Here's a tip that's going to help you immensely. You got to do this. I do this myself. You take a writing pencil, pen, a notebook, and then write down the top of the notebook, how is this for me or how is this me? Okay, so what you're going to do is this. Next time an incident happens with your dad, or maybe this one in the past, right? Again, you write down, how is this for me, or how is this, or how might this be for me, right? And then you write down what happened. What I mean by that is not, he made me victim and he screwed me over. No. You write down what happened. I walked into the room, I was smiling, and he yelled, and I felt mad. You write down what happened. And then you write down, how was this for me while you're breathing, it helps you be present, or how might this be for me, and keep asking a question over and over and over. And the answer will come to you is that an emotion will be there that you have not felt. That emotion might be anger, which tends to cover sadness. It could be sadness or fear. You will feel that emotion out to completion, just like that. And if you keep doing this, I promise you, the way you view the world will change because you'll see that these emotions are happening for you, so you can deal with them, be on the other side of them. 1, 2. When you deal with these emotions, you get your power back. It's your power. You come back, and when you do this, you will change. And if you keep doing this along, it's a journey, it's a process. Okay, I'm not here to lie to you. Your relationship with your father will change too. You won't change them outright, but something will happen at some point. Will either, most likely, one, they'll say stuff and you'll go, it doesn't bother me, whatever, and stuff will shift. Because also what you're doing with these emotions, you're also dissolving everything that you think and believe you know about your dad and men and life, universe, and things like that. That's a whole video or a different topic. Because I've done this myself with from myself with my mom, and it's like, she's gonna do her thing, I'm gonna do my thing, and it's like I'm okay with it, and stuff has changed. Because there's one time years ago, she actually came up and apologized to me, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't see that was gonna happen. Now, anytime now for this, if I talk with her and I don't know, let's say we get in an argument or she does something where I feel like I'm most triggered, I go right into the process of the breathing and I write it down and go, how's this for me? I realize it's just an emotion. I feel it, I breathe it, and I feel it, and I go, okay, I breathe it to completion. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm over that shit. And then not only this, and here's the funny thing too. When you do this, you think you're doing it for just this one issue area of your life, and you are, but it's also going to have a healthy effect on other areas of your life because they're all connected. Nothing is exclusive. It's all connected in ways that you won't comprehend, but just trust the process on this and go with it. I'm telling you right now, life will be so much smoother. So, do the breathing, like I described, do the journaling. If you would like further help and guidance with this, I do offer coaching. Yes, there is a price to pay for it, but you will be able to get through this shit and be happy about yourself and your life around you, because you'll have the tools and resources to handle whatever comes up. All right? So with that being said, if you want to help, reach out, call me at my cell, shoot me an email. My calendar's in there. If anything else, ask questions. I love you. If you're brand new, please subscribe. All right, peace.